So,
how's it going?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm very well, I can't complain.
Enjoying the Christmas cheer. We got some snow last night, so
Snow is here, yeah.
that's a good thing.
It's looking wintry-ish out there.
Council yesterday.
Yes.
It was a big one. You guys made some big decisions.
Yes, busy council meeting yesterday. Lots of stuff coming out of all the different all the different finance committee meetings that have been happening over the last while. We had a quick briefing note from our building inspector relief officer right now, just on building stats, so that was submitted to council, and lots of stuff coming out in the committee reports side of things.
So like you know, what's happening with the grant and aid program? That's a big question a lot of people are asking.
Yeah, lots of discussion going on around the grant and aid program, and yesterday council made a motion to basically cease the grant and aid program as it's traditionally existed and reallocate that funding to look at funding a social coordinator position and bringing in somebody who can actually help all of our different non-for-profit groups, from sports groups to social clubs, to find efficiencies and work a little bit better together. So lots more to come on that side of things, but the motion has been made to reallocate that funding to this source.
That's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah. Lots of other communities have been taking this angle and had some very positive results with the program. So
well, that's great. And the new budget is contemplating funding for some dike improvements.
Yes, so the dike conversations are always a big one, obviously with the ice jam issues.
Yeah, last week. It's down like 6 meters.
Yeah, everything's sitting well out on the river right now. The water levels and the ice levels have gone down approximately a meter. So from that standpoint, we're in good conditions.
Guess I overshot it with 6 meters, but I was just really excited.
Yeah. So through the budget process, council is contemplating allocating about $25,000 a year to start going into building up a dike reserve. So if we need to do work, or if we can leverage future grant opportunities, there's funding in place for that. So a motion was passed with majority council in favor of having this funding go towards that source.
And there were shared concerns about the shared arena budget. That was
so another item, the motion was passed around council writing a letter to the regional district. Of course, our arena is co-funded. It's funded by the regional district as well as the town, and we're working on putting a sign out in front of the building to promote the events happening in there. And council wanted to see that money come as a capital project rather than operating, just because of the way the taxes break down on that. So staff will be writing a letter to pass along to the regional district on that.
I think it'd be nice to have a signboard, only because when I moved here, I had no idea where the arena was, and even when I drove by it twice, I was like, where is it? Yeah. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a good little project once we get up and running.
And you guys are getting the first draft of the 2014 budget together as well.
Yes, the first draft of the 2014 budget went through first reading. Of course, our budget is set through a bylaw process, so the budget is on the table and is out for conversation with the community. Public consultation will be forthcoming in the next little while. The budget right now contemplates a 2% tax increase, with all the funding out of that 2% going into future reserves, and helping to fund the reserves to build and leverage the future granting opportunities coming.
From the sounds of it, council was mostly in favor together on this one?
Yeah, lots of conversation throughout the budget process. There's been probably about 35 hours of meetings that I've taken going through the process. Council definitely has a lot of challenges on their plate in terms of looking at minimizing tax increases but continuing to be able to fund existing projects, and also ways to get us set to leverage different grant opportunities when they come up as well. So yeah, all in all, a very long process, much more work to come. However, for those people who enjoy some holiday reading, the budget is now available for them to check out and provide their comments.
Well, there you go, that's good stuff. And then finally, what kind of developments do you guys have on the go right now?
So the planning department had a couple development variance permits out there. One was for the sign up at the Fast Gas. With the Tim Hortons opening up at the Fast Gas, they're looking at changing up the sign up there, and they're going through the proper permitting process for that. So the new sign was presented and approved by council. And then Kicking Horse Ford is working on doing some renovations in the near future to the front of their building to line up and be consistent with other Ford dealers across the country. And they looked at some variations to creating a bit of an entrance tower and such to their building, and in the end council approved that variation as well.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for coming in, and holiday mingles today at 4.
Yes, the mayor's hosting her holiday mingle today at 4 o'clock at the Civic Center, 4 till 7 o'clock. We're going to have some appetizers, beverages. We partnered up with the Chamber of Commerce on this event, and it's your chance to swing down and ask council and staff some questions you might have. And hey, you can even find out about the budget.
I've got some questions. No. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Thanks so much.